play, so we're terribly sorry about
Yeah,
that. But luckily,
normally he wears his sunglasses. He didn't do so this time, so instead
mistakes
of
were
we can
made.
blame it on. Yeah, mistakes were made. Big mistakes were made already.
Meanwhile, Valkyrie
Valkyrie.
just fist pumping up as Maestro was the other defensive operator to be banned. And that means we're ready to get into the match unique, as we said before, starting on defense. And let's see how they can make it work this time. On Clubhouse, we saw equal scores on both sides. 3-3 every time. And now we have something else. Monty not being banned in this map and instantly being picked up by Mephisto. So could it have been a slight target ban, Hap?
You would say so, especially since that, well, it's open now, instantly gets picked. However, he's going to get 6 picked out, so nothing to worry about too much as of yet. Console office meeting room, first time we're going to. What did you say? Oh, it's all sorted. All right, it should be gone now, so that means that you will be able to see RMDB now. Now I'm messing it up. Now
Yeah.
I'm messing it up. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Hap, you're
Don't
also
forget to-
talking to a ghost because whoever you're talking to, the people at home can't hear it.
Yeah, I know. You know, for you guys, if it looks like I'm becoming lunatic, I'm talking to production as well, as I do not have a mute button just for stream. So yeah.
Well, that happens. We'll get there eventually. Just trying to clear things up for the viewers at home. Jackal now also seeing play for the first time in this matchup, and I believe we haven't seen Ash before either. The same goes for IQ and Pulse. So, new map,
Have the
new
same issue.
operators.
FPS.
What?
Is the FPS slow again? That's what I'm wondering.
Like, my eyes are working so slow, Hap. I'm not really...
You don't even notice?
No.
It looks like stuttery for me. I'm not sure if that's the case.
Oh, well. That's just life, man. Just get over it, you know. We'll try to fix it for you people, but nothing to worry about. Meanwhile, we see Fipsy currently on the IQ. He's being the useful gentleman as he does see a window suddenly be destroyed. It might just be the wind, or it might just be some little kids throwing rocks at it, or it just might be Rush trying to bait him out or at least make him a little bit scared. It seems like he's doing just that. And now we see Rush also falling back downstairs, currently at the garage. And he's just making a lot of noise, trying to possibly bait some players to his positions. Possibly also do a run out later on as Shermie currently nades out Socks as the first kill of this map.
That destroyal right there of that, or destruction of that wall is definitely to make sure that he's going to be able to run out as soon as someone's actually rappelling up onto the west side windows. As soon as that happens, he's going to be going for a small run out, so he doesn't need to make any more noise when it actually starts happening. So it's kind of a preparation measure taken right there, just to make sure that that will be going into the right direction. There we go. Jump out to come in. Is that actually Fipsy? No, it's Rush to go all the way from the garage, actually. Run up the stairs, get the kill, and run back without being pressured whatsoever.
Ooh.
That means we're back in a 4-on-4, 3-on-4, actually, as Zeka right now will be dropping that diffuser. Gets a second kill as well, beautifully, onto Maxis. Is going to get pre-fired, though, up to low HP as he tries to take care of that chair just to give himself that 1 extra meter of moving space. Capcan is definitely being in his neck right here. As soon as he makes one wrong move, he will be there to pick it up. Beautiful headshot here from the actual Jackal to go up, but he's going to get picked up from the Visa stairs successfully. Meaning it's all up to Shermie now, who's ready to go into the main lobby, but FMX picks up that kill with the UMP 45. That means Unique will win round number 1 quite convincingly.
Okay, that's an interesting last kill, but again, Unique not getting the opening kill, but managing to get a comeback on it. And we have to say that Ronald Dyrt Byke is not that clean yet. Here as well, they started off good nade from Shermie, then lost Fipsy, he was all alone, trying to take a fight with one player and then be swapped around by Rush, again going for a very long run out, something we've seen him do on the previous map as well, with moderate success. And then eventually they tried to just go for that plant, but the smokes didn't really cover off some angles it could be shot through.
No, definitely not, because it's not a wall that you're deploying right there. It was just being a pre-fire into the default plant spot. That happens when those smokes get deployed. And perfectly played out right there. Good kills to come through. definitely allowing them to pick up a round, because if that diffuser went down with 45 seconds being put on the clock, that would have been a way different story. So Unique did the right thing, getting that kill. That was the one action they needed to win that round, and managed to do it. Put themselves up very positively for the remainder of that round. So there we go.
Meanwhile, the rest of the stuff is being deployed. Flares again playing that echo, and of course a TC SG seems to be a weapon that is mandatory currently for the defensive side. Now with Goyo being able to have 2 of those, it seems like every team is running them.
I mean, it does like 90 damage to a 3-speed if you just hit them in the chest, right? So it's like you basically one-shot operators from across the map. So it's a very good weapon to go with, especially if you can just click fast, you know, just get 2
I've
clicks
used
in.
it and got a triple kill with it.
That's what I mean, it's a good weapon.
Next to Dyrt.
It just does a lot of damage. One of the pests there taken out. FMX not going to be able to hack that drone at least. As there is a pretty, well, I would not say heavy roam top floors. That's a beautiful kill from Rush. Absolutely destroyed Shermie right there as he wanted to drop down. Top floor control, however, has been established as they, of course, saw him drop. One could be onto the yellow stairs, but of course they don't know that yet. They did have a drone, but I believe it got destroyed. Or hacked even. Rush now all the way back downstairs. It's just Sox now onto this first floor to try and hold up for as long as possible.
And, well, you said they do have top 4 control, and indeed they do. But still, is it worth losing the 1 player, as Sox has been spotted out by the Jackal, but still manages to play on this position. And is that a C4 also prepped at that hole?
Yes, FMX wanted to pick it up, and then Fipsy came in with the IQ scanner and actually managed to pick it up right there, so you'll be getting that one. Sucks on the elevated angle, though. That's a very strong one to go for. I don't think anybody will be checking that as soon as this cars will be opening up.
Yeah, and he has a mute jammer as well.
Yeah, the mute jammer is on that wall, so it's going to be hard. Fipsy needs to take that out. We'll be swapping over to his pistol now. And Sox will be aware of that, definitely. As soon as he hears those pistol shots, might even go for an aggressive peek.
Currently, Fipsy is trying to possibly face check it as well. Now, clicking on that barbed wire twice to maybe distract Sox as well. Still holding on that angle, but so far no contact.
He's doing his job very well right here. He's trying to stall out the likes of the Ronald McDonald Dyrt bikes, making sure they will not be able to go through. And I know it's Ronald Mac Dyrt bikes, but you know, when we're advertising like this because they're using Ronald McDonald Clown, better go for the full way, and that's not the way to go. As he tried to pull out a shotgun, Fipsy just manages to get that kill, but with 30 seconds left, they need to start moving. Rush will be picking up his second kill of the round as he takes down Capcan, who wanted to come up from the back. That's the wrong timing right there from Flair. Still manages to do quite some damage. Actually, almost no damage done. Of course, the MP5 does do little damage on that area. There he comes. 1 kill to come in from the IQ, but instantly traded out. It's a 2-on-1 situation. FMX now needs to step it up if he wants to get this round on the board as well. But he will be picked up from the staircase by the Ash. It's Maxis to pick him up, and we're back on a 1-1. We're just continuing what we had the last round. We're trading rounds until we get a winner. And it will depend on who will be on 7 first.
Yeah, well, in Dutch we have a rhyme which doesn't rhyme when you put it in English, but it roughly translates into from trading, people cry. It's the best I could do from it. Hap, don't hate me. Because yes, there's always one person that does feel like the trade doesn't really go their way. So
yeah, that's what our teachers told us in when we were in primary school. Do not trade your Pokemon cards, kid, because you're gonna regret it later on. And then yeah, of course, everybody always regretted it when they traded their Pokemon cards. I think you don't like it at all if you're giving away a round in Rainbow. So I think it's always crying, so to say, if you lose your round. If you want to put it up like that. Our observer is just not observer. Our producer is just putting up a shiny Charizard card. I believe that was.
Really showed me. I didn't see it.
He's just pulling it out. He's such a Pokemon freak, dude.
Oh my god, his put-out game is strong.
Oh, sorry.
It's sort.
Cinderace,
I don't know new Pokemon. It's just Charizard to me.
Neither do I, dude. It looks like a Charizard. It has the seed to start. Looks like a fire Pokemon, but that's not what we're here for today. It's not the Pokemon World Championships. We're here to see who's going up to the Challenger League qualification matchup against Zirt tomorrow, 7 p.m. Also on this channel. So whoever wins here today will be on the same channel, same time tomorrow. Of course, that will be our closer. But we're not closing as of yet. FMX is doing quite the opposite as he's opening up that wall as well. Players doing the opposite of that again and reinforcing it. So, you know, we got quite some opposites going on here.
It is a quick entry from the side of RMDB, who are trying to get top floor control once again, slowly destroying the default camps and also spotting some openings. But the problem is the opening comes from Sox, as he does take down Shermie once again. And that means the opening kill once again goes in favor of Unique. But I have to say, in this map so far, 2 rounds we have seen, the team with the opening kill has not been able to win the round.
Oh, that spells bad news then for the likes of Unique, as that is going to be the second kill though, and that will definitely be able to put them into a good position. Actually, 2 kills coming in quite quickly after one another. A 2-5 situation now, and I think your little statistic right there is going to be debunked. As it's only up to Capcan and Mephisto now. Of course, they know how to play this game. They know how to go about it. They're going to be able to try and get these shots, these pre-fires in. That's going to be one beautiful headshot onto Flares. It's going to be the Goyo removed off the board. That's also the DCSG-12 removed. That means that a lot of damage potential already gone. No more one-shots coming in from that operator. Of course, still the Goyo, the Kaid available. Has the same weaponry in his hands. First Goyo shield being deployed right there. Capcan with the wallbang. Probably didn't mean to do so, but still win in the end anyway.
Destroys even more stuff as he does another wallbang. By the way, also small little micro coming in from the Mozzie. After the IQ has been killed, he has deployed at least one more Mozzie best. So that's quite interesting and smart play. Another kill comes in for RMDB. It sucks still in this bathroom, but so far not really under fire. Fire might come if that shield does get destroyed, but there's many ADSs and some mute jammers as well to help him out.
There's the Electroclop. That's going to be fired. That's a beautiful headshot right there onto Capcan. He probably did not expect that DCSG to come in like that. On up to Mephisto now. 1-on-3 situation. What can he do? He goes in from the main lobby up to the empty chamber. It looks like sees the laser sight. He's going to decide to go for the flashbang. But he doesn't know he's not in that hard corner right there. He was all the way in piano, putting his laser sight on that door frame. And that's how you can see you can actually bait with the laser sight as well in this situation. As he manages to get that kill quite cleanly. Use those flashbangs to, well, hopefully pick up someone who was hard right, but left, I must say. But that wasn't the case, so it's round number 2 for Unique on their favorite bomb side of this map, so to say. Let's just see how this continues.
We'll go to console office and meeting room right now for the side of Unique. They're trying to get their 3rd round in as well. Rush so far has been playing very, very well on that Jaeger, getting a lot of time wasted, but the same goes for Sox. Skill-wise, he isn't the star player, but so far on that mute, he has done so much. And now let's see if he can do the same on the smoke as well. So he's creating some rotation holes, also has a deployable shield with him. And of course, those smoke canisters to work with. Will this side go their favor? I'm not really sure. I'm hoping they'll do it a little bit cleanly, because RMDB with their firepower in the form of Capcan, Vipsy, could actually change things up.
If you're looking at this, who do you think would be most suited to take on their games though?
Ooh. I would dare to say Team Unique, due to them going aggressive at times that Gekoniseerd might actually not expect it. Gekoniseerd sometimes goes for a very tunnel vision play at the end of a round, and that's sometimes when Rush actually goes for a late run out and flank. I think that could actually mess him up.
Yeah, we did see that yesterday with Striker, of course, just being able to shut him down time and time again, every time. Being able to go under the radar, so to say, as he decided to go for a little bit of a flank. There we go. The entry into admin has been established. They have the information. Hatch being opened up just to cut down rotations, possibly. Or at least put down some pressure onto the players over there. No damage done as of yet. Actually, Zeka quite low, up to 60 HP. Somehow, I'm not sure if he took a bullet or if that was an impact or shotgun shell from a friendly. Sox at least has a good position here if it wasn't being opened up right from behind him. Not sure if he actually is aware of this, as he's not quite checking it as of yet. There comes next Karos. He wants to get this kill. He's not quite moving yet, and now he's being forced out of position. We'll drop down into the main lobby, and we'll hope that he's not being chased by anybody else at this moment.
I think he should be happy to be alive at that moment in time. Rush now moves out, gets one kill onto Sherm. He gets downed, however, and killed by Fipsy as a kill in return. Could have actually been a double if he hit his shots onto the IQ. But luckily for the side of RMDB, they are now still alive.
And for Max right here on that pulse scanner, actually, as Fipsy is playing the IQ, so they could be countering each other out anytime soon. Kapkan now going in from below as well. We'll be spotting out those footsteps. So they're going to be aware of the fact that someone is out here. Oh, that's the wrong timing to come down as well. Someone just comes running down the yellow stairs. If he would have been on that, that could have been a free kill off the rotation to go with. Instead, Kapkan is getting downed. Actually, no, he's on 1 HP and a dream to continue this round. FMX quite low as well. Mephisto gets the kill onto Flares. That means that it's a 4-on-3 situation, which will be heavily favored, so to say, for the likes of RMDB. Sox managed to get a retrade, though. He's going to get tagged up a bit, so the refrag from RMDB did not come through. And the diffuser has been dropped with 40 seconds left. All they need to do now is just stall out and hold these entries, make sure they're not going to be able to move through.
It's going to be Zeka to stand by with his T5, but currently he's not hitting the shots when players are crossing. It seems like the Jackal has been downed, or at least is on 1 HP, and here he is indeed downed, as Mephisto has now been killed. They still have to get down a diffuser, but that has been dropped as well, as Fipsy is still downstairs. It seems like the Jackal won't survive for much longer. Here comes Sox, and that means only Fipsy is alive. 5 seconds left. And you dare to say that this round is sure to go to Unique.
Definitely looks like this, and especially when the jump down comes through, but also the UMP from the yellow stairs to just finish it off right there. It didn't really matter at that point anymore. There was no way he was going to be winning that. Still nice to bat your stats, of course. That's about it, as we are heading into round number 5 right now. Only 2 more rounds remaining on this half. And if Ronald Dyrt Byke want to get this in the regular time, they really need to start stepping it up right now. They need to at least get 1, maybe possibly even 2 more rounds in before we go over to the second half. So that means they need to win at least 1 from the next 2, or just everything.
Well, Flayers so far on 0 kills, but the rest of his team is doing mighty fine work. Flayers himself isn't doing too bad either. Of course, not playing the aggressive role at this moment in time. And we have to also mention the fact we do see a dock now coming into play on FMX.
Yes, indeed we do. That could potentially spell out some spawn picks to go in with the MP5 agent.
I do like me some spawn picks, Hap, as the bulletproof camera will now be deployed, and I dare to say the painting that was there before looked a little bit better.
Yeah. Sometimes the renovations, they well, basically destroy the art as they're going at it. So setting up those windows to get some extra sound. That's why they're often shooting like that, trying to not open up the barricade, but to get those windows behind it destroyed, though, purely for the sound.
Best also now being deployed by Zeka. Of course, there is an IQ onto Fipsy, and he's usually hearing these windows being smashed right up. And it's going to be Zeka to stand close by with his shotgun still in his hands to reload. Most likely then to swap over to his commando. And indeed he does. Gets a kill onto Mephisto. That is really quick onto the Heart Destructor on the side of RMDB.
Luckily, it's not that necessary to have a hard destructor here? Yes, it does make your life so much easier, but you're still going to be having to deal with the same choke points that you normally have to. Rush now going for the same run out he did in round number 1. Will not be able to find anybody.
There's one
Instead, he's going
close.
to get spotted, and he is going to get chased, so he needs to get around the corner quickly. Shermie's going to be aware. He is going for that chase, and he's slowly going to cut the pie right here, trying to get that one angle. He knows he couldn't go on far. He knows he's around that position, but he won't be able to spot him out as of yet. Shermie, don't try to check the wrong angle now. You need to get him.
He has a nade. He could use it. He's not going the right way. As you said, the kill comes in from Rush, and that's a very good payout on that run out. The Yokai drone now stops the plant, and Zeka also takes on Fipsy as well, making it a 2-on-5, and it only gets worse. Ash now falling, leaving only the Jackal alive, and Capcom is below 25 HP, now falling as well. Flawless round for Unique, and a 4-1 lead.
4-1 lead, definitely something to look forward to for them. And as I said, they do have the more diverse map pool to go with. We've seen Ronald McDirt Bikes. They've only played Clubhouse really in the qualifiers, and they managed to, well, so far surprise on that. And right now, when we're going up to Consulate, we suddenly see the true strength of Unique to come through on a map that they've properly prepared. You do see it currently. You know, the hard work kind of pays off right here. Don't forget, this is the map pick of Ronald McDirt Bikes.
And the scary part is that, as we said in the first map, Unique actually has a 100% win rate on Villa, which is the possible decider map. So I'm really shaking if I'm a RMDB fan right now, because, well, the statistics don't lie and they don't really favor him at this moment in time.
Definitely not, and I think this round is going to be really decisive here. Of course, like what we said before, a 2-4 split is still quite good. A 3-3 split would have been preferred for them, for their side, but you can still get the round and the match turned around if you're ending up right here with that 4-2 split. So this round is going to be a very important one for RMDB. If they manage to get this one, they're still in the game. If they don't, then they're fighting a very hard uphill battle right here, because Unique are looking quite strong and prepared on this map. They have the rotation set, they have the time schedule set, they have like set times when they rotate, when they go down, or they just feel it down. Like, you know, it might be just a good game sense as well from these members. As soon as it gets too hot under their feet, they're dropping down as they know the bottom floor is still clear. Of course, we saw some mistakes, for example, for Sok, who was playing in the bathroom, but that didn't really seem to matter as they're still up 1-4 right now. So even if they're making mistakes, they're able to make stuff happen. I was almost afraid there was actually a defender here. Someone was going to be rappelling in, but that's not the case. It was the Jackal already inside. Now getting the spot down. Knows that one of these roamers is going to be on the top floor. Grenade now being cooked.
And the grenade is being cooked, and he makes noise. The nade comes in, deals a little bit of damage, but meanwhile, Maxis takes down Rush as the Jaeger off the board. And it was Rush actually dropping down after he got spotted out by the Jackal. That means the lead now goes in favor of RMDB, but some drones have been taken by FMX's Mozzie.
Yeah, Mephisto now gets down as well, so be keeping that in mind, please. He wants to go for the actual secure, will do so securely, and it's still going to be alive. Flashbangs, however, now going to be coming in. Maxis is going to be going for the actual chase around the corner, but the drop already went through the hatch, so they will not be able to pick up the kill right here onto Sox, who is reloading his shotgun now, waiting for them to chase him all the way down into the server stairs and Harry Potter, so to say. That's not going to be happening. Secured that kill, that was most important. Get that Hibana to make it harder to open up the side, because that's your only heart destructor. Don't forget that, and we're playing in the basement, so they will be forced to take the bathroom right now, use that hatch, or to go from the archives area. And as they're now leaving top floor, it's still FMX up here, who has 2 drones in his control. Is he going to get challenged, though? That's going to be the question. Fipsy doesn't seem to be wanting to go up to the yellow stairs, so FMX is now deciding, where should I go? Where am I going to strike from first? Because as long as he has this top floor in his control, he can just strike from yellow, then go back upstairs, go from spiral. And but there comes Capcom. He will be picked up. That's the first kill. The FMX makes Zeka, then gets up 1 as well. And it's only a 2-4.
And now we see more shots coming out. His keep going low and down from Maxis as he takes a fight he should not have. Still, Ash is low. But the problem is for the side of RMDB that there's still a Mussy upstairs somewhere. Another TCSG will fall after missed shots come in. It's Fipsy with a kill onto him. And that means we're now onto a 2-on-2. Sucks will go for a flank, but doesn't spot the diffuser going down. And still doesn't. Tries to take that shotgun now, but doesn't know what to do. Is waiting for his teammate to possibly get a spot in. But so far they're actually losing ground with the diffuser now being planted.
And the angle that Sucks is going to be trying to challenge from is now being watched as well as FMX is coming down these stairs right here. He is probably being held right there. Will not pick up that kill. Fipsy manages to get that one. FMX will fall. It's only up to Sucks now. He already rotated all the way downstairs, but then he will find a close barricade, which is going to be giving away his position, meaning both these guns will be aiming towards this area right now, using the angle holes that were created by the defenders to support themselves. It's Maxis to clean that out, and it's going to be Ronald Dyrt Bikes to get that round on the board, and it's 4-2. And as I said, they need this one if they want to have a match. They got it as well, so a match we will have as the site swap is now imminent.
Yeah, very sloppy there from the side of Unique, and not really what we're used to from him. I expected a little bit better, especially, well, you lose one player, then you fall down. They actually got some advantage back due to the Mussy still roaming. But then all of a sudden, both players with the TCSG decided to start peeking and not really wait for the rest of his team. Yeah, I'm also like,
you should have been down.
Yeah, like he has an SMG and a shotgun. He's ready. And Amaru and a gridlock. Okay.
Amaru? Hello? That's an interesting play. I thought we would never see her into competitive game.
Amaru for Unique here, as they have an interesting play. I'm sorry, have I had to? I've been waiting for this for so long.
We're back at it again. The Benelux has returned.
Shitty jokes. You're expecting them.
That's what we call it.
Yeah, or at least we're hoping to call it that. Meanwhile, we see an interesting play from the side of Unique. You'd expect the Amaru to go a little bit faster than the rest of the team.
Or it's called a 4v5 operator.
Would you say distract from one place, jump in from the other, and plant into this office?
I don't think so.
Just rush in here and plant.
Smoke. Oh, they do have smokes, actually. I believe Gridlock has smokes available to her, so they might be able... No, she has flashbangs. All right.
No, it's Amaru.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah, there we go. Smokes,
see, the window they're now pinging. Go through there.
What they're going to do is they're going to be throwing that one tracks just to make sure that no one is going to be running out. What they're now going to do is they're going to do a fast plant. So what we're seeing is the window is going to get opened up. No, don't do this.
Oh, no, please. Please.
You have the diffuser as well now. She dropped the diffuser. There we go. Seka gets one. And now she's in. Suddenly able to actually challenge the one on top of these yellow stairs as well. There we go. Beautiful upside down rappel to go through. But the Amaru will fall. And she gets pre-fired. That's going to be a 2-on-2 situation pretty quickly with 2 minutes left. And, this round has quickly developed. The question is, are they going to be going for the plant still as the smoke canisters have been deployed? If Fisto's repositioning himself, he won't be able to actually walk in the side due to all these track stingers being available. And just up in general. But they gotta rethink their strategy now. What are they gonna do? How are they gonna do it?
Another canister being used, leaving only one in the pocket of Mephisto. And that means utility is running low on the side of Ronald Dyrt Bike. Unique is currently redeploying and trying to attack from a different angle, but I believe their footsteps might have been heard. And that would give a lot of valuable intel to Capcan.
Definitely would. FMX now on the admin, wants to rappel in, but he's waiting for the drone of his teammate. Let's make sure it's completely safe. And now they will. The admin approach is a go. Amaru's strategy not really working out, but they tried it. And she got in without actually dying straight away, but there was no real control to back her up at that point, so... Pre-fires came through. Now they're aware of the fact that they are going to be coming from the administration office, and you see Capcan instantly rotating back. Not sure if that shield is the play to be behind, because if they manage to get an angle, it will be taken down, and with 1 minute left, they will slowly take more and more control, especially with this drone in this position. Can be aware of the fact that no one's actually countering off long desks, so that means they would be able to go from that area. So right now will most likely decide to go for a rotate, go to the balcony with that diffuser. So when FMX has the control that he needs, they can go for a plant as it could be covered.
It's going to be Capcom just standing by, waiting for his moment to strike. 30 seconds left on the clock. And time is slowly running out. Capcom now also knowing that, well, if they do come from the balcony, nothing really covers them off. And now there will be a play coming in. He's a little bit out in the open between two players. And Unique just kills both of them, meaning the round goes in their favor. And they're now on to 5.
Beautiful execution right there. Just knowing where the player was, getting that kill right on when open, you know, like because he wanted to challenge the Sophia on copy room as the lifelines came in, and as he did that, the window was punched, which forced him to turn around. He got killed when he did that. Sophia instantly knowing that the second person was going to be pushing from like the actual lobby area, because they still had a drone in that position, right? So that was called out. They had that information, they got the pre-fire done, and they managed to still execute it, even though being, well, in the disadvantageous position, so to say.
And now we do see the gridlock again coming into play for Rush. And oh no, Hap, I've done it again.
The Gaster curse stays up, it stays relevant. 2-5, current scoreline.
It's the way I work, Hap. It's just like, I always mess up. I always predict too soon. And it just comes back to haunt me. We see the Echo. We also see the IQ, so I dare to say that this swap actually is a very valuable one.
Yes, as it's going to be way easier to find those yokai drones if they're placed into these awkward kind of positions. And also, look at Max though. He's going to play on that pulse, so maybe we will see Rush being able to take care of that. Now, if we saw yesterday, if he has a suppressor on his pistol, because that doesn't really go to the floorboards the way they were shooting, he's going to have to do better than that. Max is right here, hoping to take down 1 or 2 drones before the round actually starts. That is not going to happen. He's kind of now contemplating where he wants to go. So it looks like he's going to be going for this kind of spawn peek. You'll see the body at the bottom of the door frame, and as soon as you see that, you just hold left mouse button, hope you hit the head, as that is what he's aiming for right here. There we go, actually spotted the player, but the duck came in, the crouch, making sure he wouldn't be able to get that kill.
Meanwhile, that drone's pulling out a player, rotating back, but I think it was for both players that they spotted each other. And now we're just waiting for another moment in time to strike. FMX now also chilling out at the balcony, waiting for his moment. But currently it's just a little bit of a slowdown. And Shermie, what are you doing, my man?
I'm just getting the window ready, maybe even doing some, well, distraction moves, you can almost call it, as opening it completely is going to give a different sound than just punching it twice. So you might be thinking, okay, someone is going to be jumping out or someone already jumped down, just quickly dividing the attention from the attackers of what they were actually doing at that point. Of course, you never know if it works, if the attention has definitely shifted. If they're not coming out, we'll actually not be able to find it, and FMX eventually will. Push up here, trying to find some information. The pills, however, not getting spotted out. These hatches being opened up, that's quite interesting. Weren't we playing top 4? Yeah, we were playing top 4. Why is that hatch being opened up with the exothermic charge? It's kind of beyond me.
Oh.
That's a double kill to come in. Max is beautiful. Both picking up socks and flares right there. I saw the termite moving up to that position, and I was like, no, not like this. But yes, like this. It's going to be the round that RMBD needs to bring it back.
Well, Hap, we can at least say that we're lucky that the termite has opened up a hatch. Still, we don't know why, but accidents happen as we were waiting for the rest of the action to ensue. Stuff is flying in. Still that lead for RMDB, as you said, 2 kills for them. And also the Goyo Shield actually in a good position to possibly go for a good engagement once again. Rush still running around, and Unique just doesn't really know how to enter this side as of yet, it seems.
They're just trying to force themselves through right here, but they need to get that first pick, and Rush will do so indeed. It's the first one that will force a smoke canister to be deployed. So we'll be taking care of some of the utility plays. I believe that's 1 or 2 yokais even being removed off the board. Maxes, however, will be picking first. So that's going to be the IQ gone off the board. FMX gets a refract though. Ssylka holding off this angle will actually manage to not get the fills, as he was not accurate enough. Also not manages to pick up Fipsy right there. There's 2 missed with gunfights, but he will be making up for it by picking up that one. I believe in the meantime, Max has already rotated downstairs as FMX now needs to get in position to actually get the plan down. Doesn't spot down the player. We're going to get a Shermie redone right here, as it's only up to Maxis right now. 1 second left. Will he make it? No, he will not. It's RMDB to get that round, but they got so close once again. And even though you got 2 players this early on, they still managed to bring it back to a 1v1 situation. If I were you, Ronald, McDirt, Bikes, I would really watch out and not give them any more of those, because you're currently up 3-5. If you want to close this out on this map, your own map, you got to make sure you're not giving them those opportunities.
And this means we're now in a 5-on-3 situation. Score-wise, still Unique in the lead. But so far, on their offensive side, haven't really had too much work done for them. First round, sure, was pretty cool. But then afterwards, they just really slugged down with that C4 starting to come in as well. Had a little bit of a moment where they seemed a little bit better and they actually got some kills, but the problem is at the end they still came short time-wise. They didn't have enough room to work with. But now in the basement, will they actually manage to get another round and actually get to map point to possibly start getting close to Villa?
Definitely so. Unique is wanting to get that. I definitely know for sure RMDB is not really looking forward to that one, as the statistics are against them. But I mean, if you only play 1 map, or actually 2, you're going to be running out of options at some point. That meaning you need to try and close it out in the 2-0 as often as possible if you want to feel comfortable about. Ready for it. Barely took any damage. That is going to be Unique to get the entry frag and also removing the Legion off the board. That's a big win. Mephisto, what are you doing? This takes so much damage as you're rotating through there. Manages to actually fall back downstairs, but that could have still been more dangerous than it was.
I think RMDB just had a mental breakdown. First, Maxi's with that run out. And then also the Mozzie running through the gridlock. I'm not really sure what the idea is right here, but the track stingers are now finally coming into effect and doing quite a good job at least keeping players at bay, or at least damaging if they think about ignoring it. Currently, players now spelling out which hatches are reinforced as Rushnet takes down Mephisto as well. That means the Mozzie is now off the board.
Yeah, the Australian counterpart has been taken care of. Gridlock taking care of her own CTU. Mozzie not being able to deploy any more passes if he had to, or control any of the drones that he did hack. Is Kapkan out, trying to sneak up these stairs right here. The reload is coming through though. And if that is going to be watched properly, that is a triple kill to come in right there from the likes of Rush. He is going to be on 1 HP though, but already did his job quite well, especially since now Sox picks up a kill as well. It's only up to Shermie now in a 1-on-5 situation. He literally needs to get the ace clutch done if he wants to keep his team away from that map point on the likes of Unique. He's going to go quite aggressive on this wall to be opened up. Doesn't know his actual laser sight to spot it out. And there comes the flawless round as FMX moves in from the yellow stairs. Unique are putting themselves up onto the map point and about to put themselves up to map number 3, where they have a 100% win rate so far. They must be feeling pretty confident about this. And Russian FMX, look at that, both already double digits. And Flares dropping a donut. But that doesn't stop them from being 6-3.
Hab, now I'm hungry. Why would you do such a thing to me?
I got my snackies. Do you though?
No. I'm a healthy man. Didn't you see the picture I sent from my
I got
food?
sultanas, dude. That's okay, right?
There's still a lot of sugar in there, right? I'm
Probably,
not sure.
but I mean, you could also get chocolate, which is worse, right? So
Yeah, that's true. I might get chocolate after the match, just to.
There we go.
Yeah.
Just to get it in there.
Yeah. Oh my God, Feed Machine just should know. It's like he's the guy that he drank energy drink yesterday, so I'm not really sure why he's judging me right now
as well. Is that energy?
That man is just relentless. It's unbelievable.
Right.
Meanwhile, we're just.
I mean, he needs to stay super energetic for our producing, right? So.
No, the problem is like production. You have to do a lot of things right, but you don't have to do a lot of things all the time. So he's just getting ready to
You
peak
don't
at
have
the
to
right
do a lot,
time.
but what you do, you need to do right. That's basic.
Yeah.
You need to stay. You need to keep up with her stupid jokes the entire time, which is also really draining of your energy.
Well, I know my girlfriend just went to bed, I think, because she's done with my shit jokes already, which I can understand.
I can understand too. I mean, look, I've been used to it for a couple of seasons now, so.
You've been scared of getting behind the wheel because of my shit jokes after every show.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know if I'm gonna crash now, because I'm just, honestly, I'm shook. But it's fine. 3-6, one more round that Unique needs to make the Russian fans happy in this chat. And there's Capcan holding off these bullet holes. It's so hard to spot. You really need to get a drone behind those holes if you want to get the proper kill out, so to say.
Or at least be aware of a player there.
Or at least indeed be aware of a player there, and then get the pre-fire hopefully right, because of course he gets the visual, you don't really. But 1 minute is about to pass, and yet no damage has been done. However, slowly Unique is trying to get that top floor control. FMX right now spotting out that player, Capcom. Just playing on that Jaeger. Soon the rush will be coming in, not the rush, but probably rush will come in from the administration office. That kind of scared me. I believe
Yeah.
Mephisto as well. Just
It's like, oh my god, what are you doing
what
here?
happened there? I didn't see a red outline, but there we go. Top floor control has been established right now. Just quickly opening up some of the floorboards. Just what? Rush? Did you just shoot your own tracks?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. He shot one at least.
What? Okay,
Yeah,
well, that's fine. I mean, who are we to judge?
I think it's a tactical deployment, not deploy everything, so it blurs your own vision or something very stupid along those lines.
Hello.
Meanwhile, Zika takes down Mephisto with a great vertical play, and that's the opening kill once again going in favor of Unique. And that actually makes them highly likely getting this round and possibly the map.
So I have to tell from the Russian fans, it's Zeka, not Zika. It's Zeka.
I'm Zori.
There we go. All right. Two of the attacking players quite low on HP. The execute is imminent. Fipsy, however, is low as well. So be careful to not be pushed from the spiral stairs, which is, of course, still being covered by one of his teammates. I believe Capcan, who's playing in the archives. Beautiful angle being held right here. Shermy, however, not being able to respond in time. There goes one of the Goyo shields. So there's one of the stalls gone that they had available to them. Sledge now opening up from above as well. That's going to be given away to the position where they want to actually go for a plan net. And they want to be able to cover things off. Fipsy now trying to get close to pipes as well, but he's spotted out, so that means someone is going to be ready to pick him up if he moves through that hallway. So Shermy again, wrong timing, as he's actually going to be spotting out the player right now, but now they know exactly where this Kaid is playing. With 17 seconds left, they really need to start hurrying as Maxis now picks up a kill as well. It's a 4-on-3 situation. Suddenly the attack is losing the advantage that they did have before. Fipsy picks up one. Sox manages to pick up the one that they needed to pick up to go for the plant, and now will do so indeed to get this going. But it's going to be the vertical play from Maxis right there, I believe it was, to stop the plant from happening and to get RMDB on that round. Bringing it up to 6-4 right now. They're fighting back to try and get themselves to overtime yet again. Last time they did that, they managed to win it. But we're still fighting 2 possible map points.
It was a very sloppy round, I dare to say. A lot of things going all over the place. And still Flayers on 0 kills. Of course, he's playing the Termite right now. So you dare to say he's not the aggressor. But still, you might want to have a little bit more impact. And the same goes for Capcom. We've said he's been a good player on the previous map, but currently he's 1 on 9. And especially for your Jaeger, I dare to say you need to step up a little bit more to be very effective for your team.
Definitely so.
Attackers need to
Let us find out how this will develop. Will we see the Dyrt